done nothing wrong, Brian. Whatever it is, we can straighten this out, I'm sure.
Oh, don't mind the gun, Billy. It's mostly for effect. Bang, bang, bang! No. I'm just holding it in the unlikely event that I may have to kill you. Nice sweet, isn't it? Hasn't changed much in what, 22, 23 years? Couldn't believe it when you put me up here then. Poshest thing I ever saw. Well, who was I? A no one. A young Welsh writer, first time in London. My new book under my arm, wearing the only suit I had. You had a lot of faith in me, Bill, and I'll always be grateful for that.
I feel dizzy. I think I'm going to pass out.
Don't try it, Billy. I'll shoot your pecker off and you'll be up in a flash.
Do you really hate me that much?
Hate you? If anything, Billy, I've always worried about you. About your health and well-being. All of us who depended on you were always concerned. Because if something happened to you, Bill, who would be there to manage our finances?
Brian, this is not the first time I've seen you having delusions. How many other times have I seen you in this state? How much more whiskey do you have to drink before you permanently damage what's left of your brains and your talent?
See me like what, Billy? Drunk, mad, whimsical, with a loaded gun in my hand, preparing to blow an east to west tunnel through your sodden head? The answer to that is never, Billy. How much more whiskey do I have to drink before I permanently damage what's left of my brains and talent? That's easy, Bill. My talent is beyond damage. I didn't destroy it. I used it up. It doesn't keep filling itself over and over again, flooding the banks of your mind like the River Nile every spring. It dries up, Bill. It cracks under the searing pressure of critics and readers who demand art, high standards, and enormous popularity all at the same time. I did, however, write 8 bloody wonderful books before the drought set in. But those 8 books, those 8 film sales, those television rights, all made a packet of money, didn't they, Bill? Prudently salted away to secure the future of myself, my 2 ex-wives, my children, and my grandchildren. Until yesterday, about noon, when I found out quite innocently and by chance that there is no money, that there is nothing left of what I salted away, not even a pinch full of salt. In other words, I am bloody broke, Billy. And in some small measure, it pisses me off.
Yeah, I can't see why you would be. Let's just talk some facts here for a moment.
That would be helpful. Shed some light on it, so to speak, eh, Bill? Perhaps you can explain to me how it is that every penny I worked a lifetime for, saved and invested wisely and conservatively by my longtime friend Billy Fox, advisor and manager, have all suddenly gone, vanished, departed to places and pockets unknown. What would cause a strange thing like that to happen, Bill?
Well, you must understand, right? These losses are only paper losses.
Paper losses, are they? Money is printed on paper, isn't it? And my bank accounts are printed on paper. And on that paper it's printed that my total worth is now 8 zeros with no number in front of it. Is that what you mean, Bill?
Might I suggest that if you put down the gun, this could be more of a conversation than a life-threatening situation? Don't you think, Brian?
I agree. I see your point.
Go.
Yes. There. The gun is down. Now it's a conversation. And if it doesn't go well, we can always go back to the life-threatening situation. Go on, Bill.
Well, in the first place, what makes you think your money is gone?
Now you see, that's a life-threatening question, Bill. But I'll tell you anyway. In my mail yesterday, I noticed a bill from the local butcher. Ordinarily, I send all bills to you and forget about them. But this one had last notice stamped on the envelope. Surprised and curious, I opened it. It was cordial, friendly, said they always enjoyed my patronage and hoped that I was satisfied with their service. However, they said you are 4 months behind in your payments, and they were left with the reluctant choice of handing the collection of such debts over to their solicitors.
Is that it? Ridiculous! How impertinent of it. All you had to do was ring me direct on my private number.
So I rang you direct on your private number. There was no answer.
Well, you could have paged me on my pager.
I paged you on your pager. But your pager never returned my page.
Could be my beeper. Did you try my car phone?
8 times. You were never in your car.
Right. The car was in the shop. Repairs, you know.
I was going to send a carrier pigeon, but I didn't know your PC number.
Now I know. Yesterday, I was at Citibank International. They had a proposal for my clients on behalf of a large German consortium. But you could have asked for Mr. Shepherd at the bank. He handles your daily cash accounts.
So I asked for Mr. Shepherd, who handles my daily cash accounts. Your account, said Mr. Shepherd. That account was closed a week ago by Mr. Fox. My entire account, I asked tremulously. Of course, replied Mr. Shepherd. Signed by both you and Mr. Fox. That is what you wanted, wasn't it? Oh yes, I replied, with my knees buckling and my blood pumping everywhere except to my heart.
Yes, I put your money in a foreign investment fund, explicitly for things like this German consortium.
So you forged my name.
I have power of attorney. I didn't want you losing out on this incredible opportunity.
So is my money invested with the German consortium, Bill?
Yes, it will be.
Will it be?
It will be as soon as I get their letter of confirmation.
So is the money here, Billy, or is it there? Or is it, as we speak, flying first class on Lufthansa Airlines, munching pretzels and nuts?
Brian, I think there's been a misunderstanding here. Now, if you would just look through your portfolio...
Last night I looked for my portfolio. I never remember where I put it. There are 2 things in the world that I never read, Bill. My old books and my portfolio. I don't read my books because I'm no longer emotionally attached to them. And I don't read my portfolio because I never had an emotional attachment to money. I just have no mind for business, you see.
Well, that's what you pay me for. No one has a mind for business, Brian. I mean, look at the ancient Egyptians. It took them 200 years to build the Great Pyramids, and 5,000 years later, they still haven't paid them off.
You haven't with me in that one, have you, Bill?
I just want you to be able to sleep at night, Brian. That's why we have our quarterly meetings, right?
4 times a year we meet in your office, Bill, with charts, graphs, computers, balance sheets, partnership agreements, etc. And you would explain the meaning of all this to me, spewing out all this technical information in a fuzzy, flipping flurry of financial terminology that not even the bloody exchequer of England could understand. When you said, "Do you understand what I'm saying?" I said yes. Because the only thing I understood was you saying, "Do you understand what I'm saying?" I never understand. I never will understand. I never want to understand. And even if I understood, I would hate myself for understanding. It's not my bloody business. It's yours. My business is to write books. Your business is to take my business and turn it into things that profit both our businesses. My liability is that I have to place all my trust in you. Your responsibility is to honor that trust. Somewhere there's been a breach in that trust, Bill. Which is why I'm holding the breach of this gun, drawing closer and closer to the moment of your demise, extinction, and execution.
Brian, we've been friends for more than 20 years. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
I cherish those 20 years, Bill. It's only the last day and a half you've turned into a major shit. You stole my money, didn't you?
No!
Swearsy?
May God strike me dead.
That's why you sent me.
Oh, Christ, you've taken leave of your senses.
No, you've taken leave of my senses, and my pound sterling, and my books certificates. Tell me, it's just a small point, but am I still paying for an empty safety deposit box?
What's the use? You have no intention of letting me explain. Go ahead. Get it over with. Blow my brains out if it'll make you happy.
I didn't say it would make me happy. It would just make me feel less pent up. You did steal my money, didn't you?
No! Absolutely not. I borrowed it.
Oh, I see. It's a loan. I loaned you my entire life savings. I can't pay my butcher bill because I loaned you every cent I have in the world. I didn't know I was that good a friend to you, Bill. Well, now, since you didn't tell me, technically that could be considered stealing, right?
Well, in a semantic sort of way, I suppose.
Semantic bullshit! You stole it! Why? I trusted you. Why did you do it?
Envy, I suppose. Actually, I'm very good at looking after other people's money, but not mine, I'm afraid. I make a great deal of money for my clients. Truth is, it's not quite as difficult as you might suppose. It's quite easy to increase the wealth of a man who's worth 10 or 20 million pounds. Doors open for him that would otherwise be closed to your ordinary investor. It's a private club, you see. The wealthy, I mean. You don't have to join. You need no references. Your reference is your portfolio. And your credit rating gets you into the inner sanctum, where billions of pounds are moved every day like pawns and knights and queens across a sterling silver chessboard, operated and managed by the Grand Masters of Finance. And the Grand Masters rarely lose. The power of wealth is very seductive. It's not about what you can buy, it's about what you don't have to buy. You have nothing to prove, you see. I'm starting to believe that some of the power belonged to me. I felt I was above the pack by virtue of having introduced the wealthy to the Grand Masters. After all, if I increased their wealth, their sense of style, their well-being, their security, did I not have a hand in it? Slowly, I began to think I was one of them. I felt it was owed to me. I began dressing like them. We went in the same restaurants, inviting them out to lunch, picking out their wines, picking up their checks. I started living beyond my means. A house I can't really afford, a few good paintings to show off the house, a wedding for my daughter, so costly it looked like it was mounted by the man who put on Miss Saigon. For my 25th anniversary, I invited 16 relatives and friends on a private chartered cruise through the Greek islands. I'm still paying that one off. I started mounting debts, and in desperation, I did for myself what I would never do for my clients. I made questionable investments. A play with a big-name star that never made it out of Bristol. A film, partly financed by 2 Iranian brothers, who withdrew their support in mid-production, leaving me and a dozen other dudes to try and recoup our losses. Instead, they multiplied. If any of this became public, I'd lose the faith and trust of my clients. I needed £2.5 million, and quickly, without jeopardizing the likely possibility of it becoming public. So, I borrowed it from my clients, without their knowledge, but with the intention of paying back every pound. I'll make good on everything, Brian, I swear. It was an unforgivable deceit, I admit, but I ask you for only 10 days' time, and if by then I've not returned every pound that you entrusted to me, well, you can hand me over to the authorities. I can promise you that the public shame will be far harsher punishment than any bullets you fired into my head.
Well, talk about dilemmas. But you know what hurts, Billy? Really hurts? That I wasn't invited on a Greek cruise.
They were stiff, they weren't your sort of people.
No, I was just the sort who would pay for that sort of bloody vacation, right, Bill? You know what? I take back cherishing those first 20 years. I'm beginning to hate you retroactively, you shit.
Brian, my dear friend, Brian, I don't know what to say. I feel so ashamed.
Yes, I can see that. I just have one minor question for you. How many of us did you steal from? Half? 10? 5? How many, Billy?
Just you.
Just me. Just me? Not them. Not the others. None of your 5 and 10 million pound members of your bloody bleeding grandmaster sterling silver inner sanctum money movers? Just me? You whining, worthless piece of treacherous crap. I don't need a gun to kill you. I'll do it with a bloody fruit fork. Finally, why was I the one you picked?
Because you were the only one who didn't ask questions. Do you know why all my other clients are so wealthy, Brian? Because they pay attention. They ask questions. They could look at their portfolio and know if a digit or a decimal point was out of place. They watch their money like hawks. You never even knew where the bloody nest was. For 2 months, I slipped one egg after another out from under your nose. You pay begging me to rob you. Don't you see that? The great writer, looking down his nose at the mere mention of money, blinding himself to his responsibility of watching over it. It takes two to steal, Brian. One to take, and one to give.
Do I have anything left?
No.
Not even a little account? One you might have forgotten about?
No, I got it all.
All of it? All £2,100,000?
2,612,000. You didn't even know what you had, did you? My 4-year-old grandson could steal from you without you knowing it.
Started trading him already, have you? Well, it's getting past your dead time.
Oh, look, you don't think you can get away with this, do you? The bellman saw you, the assistant manager saw you when I got my credit card.
I'm not trying to get away with anything, Billy. I have no money, no prospect, no talent. I'm as good as dead already.
Look, I can get your money back if you just let me explain.
And how would you do that, Bill?
Buenos Aires. That's where I was going. I had a deal set up. An extraordinarily wealthy Argentinian businessman wants to buy a 51% ownership belonging to one of my clients. Only he doesn't want to sell. Members of his board did want him to sell. He asked me to intercede. I did. I convinced him it was the right move. Now, there are certain problems still to overcome. It has to be done personally, you see. No conference calls, no faxes. It has to be face-to-face. That's why I was going to Buenos Aires. If I can swing this deal, Brian, my compensation will be almost £2 million. It's an enormous deal, Brian. Biggest of my life. Give me that chance, Brian. For both of us.
You still have this ticket with you?
Yes?
Let me see it. This is a one-way ticket to Argentina.
Yes! For me, that's the best part. Mr. Degato, that's the Argentinian, told me that if we can successfully conclude the deal, he wants me to fly back to London with him on his private jet. Now, I wasn't being frugal, Brian. I didn't buy that return ticket because I wanted to walk into Degato's office full of confidence, knowing in my heart that I could pull this deal off. Without that confidence, I could ruin the day. And I refused to let that happen.
I see. Sounds very promising, doesn't it?
More than promising, Brian. I know I can pull it off.
Well, there's just one small point that still bothers me.
What's that, Brian?
I don't believe a bloody word of it. Mr. Degato is the name of your barber. It was probably the first name you could think of. If they're paying you £2 million, then this deal must be worth hundreds of millions. Why would they send you, Billy, in economy class? They'd send an entire army of corporate lawyers. I may not know a bloody thing about business, Bill, but I know a bloody bad story when I hear it.
I swear on the life of my family, it's true.
I'll tell you why I think it isn't. When Mr. Shepherd told me my entire amount was withdrawn, a little bell went off in my head. So at 7 a.m. this morning, I drove to within 50 yards of your elegant home and parked in the shadows. At 9:15, you appeared carrying your attaché case. Your wife Margaret came to the door and called out something about not being late for dinner since the Fosters were coming over tonight. Unusual thing for a wife to say to a man who was on his way to Argentina that day. Unless, of course, you never told Margaret. So I followed you into London. You went into the Bank of Canada, coming out 20 minutes later with your attaché case looking a little heavy. Then I followed your car out to Heathrow Airport. You checked in with British Airways, economy class, and had your bags ticketed. To where they are probably halfway across 2 oceans, headed for the Evita Peron Hotel, I'd imagine. That was when I made my presence known to you with a slight prod in your back with the barrel of my gun. So, aside from Don't Cry For Me, Argentina, what do you have to say for yourself, Bill?
Nothing. I have nothing left to say. I'm tired of all this, of all the lies, of everything. I stole from you and that's that. You're right about the story, of course. Pure poppycock. But that's where you are supreme, Brian. Or were. Go ahead. Do what you want. I really don't give a damn.
What's in the attaché case, Bill?
Just a little money I managed to scrape together. About £65,000. I'll split it with you.
You're a delicious weasel, Billy. Hand over the case.
It won't open unless I tell you how. Yeah, that's how.
70, 80, 90, 100, 2? Billy, you're not as good with figures as you used to be. There must be almost £300,000 here.
Closer to 5.
£500,000. You just keep sinking deeper and deeper into the slime as we go, don't you? An interesting thing just happened, Bill. As you were telling me your story about Mr. Degato, I was amazed to discover how quickly I saw through it. That there is still a spark of the writer left in me. Faint embers glowing, I admit, but still a spark. That perhaps my talent isn't quite as dead as I thought. Perhaps living in England and writing so much about England has dulled the edges of my creative ability. That perhaps a change of scenery is what I need. Billy, I'm going to Argentina with my £500,000. Give me a passport.
You can't use my passport.
No, you toad. I'm using my own. You're not going anywhere. You'll be busy here.
Doing what?
Working your bloody ass off to return the rest of my money. To be sent in monthly checks to my children and grandchildren. If you miss a single payment, a registered letter will be sent to the police and the Inland Revenue Service, telling them to examine your books, especially mine. By God, I'm feeling 10 years younger, Billy. About the amount of time you'll be spending in Dartmoor prison if you skip even a single month's check. Actually, I turned out to be a pretty fair businessman, don't you think? Well, I'm off. Oh, you can have this, Bill. There's nothing in it but blanks, Billy. Pretty much like the expression on your face just now. You should have taken me on that Greek cruise, Bill.
shoes.
Oh, Elizabeth, I can't get you to work at the gym for 20 minutes, but you'll carry around 50 pounds of shoes all day.
I don't know, if they had a gym where you could lift shoes, maybe I'd go. So, at least we got you a beautiful blouse and skirt. Have you tried them on together yet?
No. I exchanged them, I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you not to buy them, but I don't want to hurt your feelings. Are your feelings hurt?
No, it's all right. It's my fault. I always guess wrong with you. You always were so hard to shop for.
Well, then why do you keep doing it? I'm 25 years old, and you're still trying to dress me.
Oh, I stopped trying to dress you when you were in the 3rd grade. You never wanted to look like a little girl.
You've never dressed me. You dressed me like a 3-year-old married woman. I swear, one new kid thought I was a very short teacher. You want something?
What time is it?
20 to 5.
No, I'll just wait for my 5 o'clock scotch.
Why? It's only 20 minutes. Is the scotch really going to be any better 20 minutes later?
Yes, it's going to age a little more. I don't know, it's a habit. I have habits. I'll give you the scotch.
Thank you.
Oh, you seem to have this sudden urge to change my life.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to. Here's your scotch. You want to hold it for 16 minutes now?
God, you are just like your father was. I don't know why I bothered talking to you.
Because you love it.
Something's up with you. I can tell by that mischievous look on your face.
Oh, what would I be up to?
I don't know. A surprise, maybe. Are you having another baby?
I don't think so. My husband never tells me things like that.
Do you want another baby?
Yes.
Are you trying?
We talked about it on the phone yesterday, and yes, we will when I get home.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? We could have taken an earlier flight home.
Would that make you happy? Another grandchild?
Oh, happy isn't the word. It would make my life complete.
Oh, Mom, you're 40 years away from completion. There is no way my having another baby should make your life complete. What about your own life?
Are you suggesting that I should have another baby?
Well, are you sorry you never did?
Oh, honey, bringing you up was like bringing up triplets. No, I love my life the way it is. I don't miss what I don't have.
You miss Dad.
Yes, I do miss Dad.
Mom, it's been 6 years since he died. You're too young and attractive to be alone.
I'm never alone. I have my friends. I have my job. I have you. I don't get enough of you. And I have my grandson. I could never get enough of him. And I have my son-in-law's a computer genius. I don't see him much, but he does fax me every week.
They're stretching a lifespan every day, Mom. Do you really want to be 110 years old and still be alone?
At 110, I think I would prefer it.
I can't budge you a quarter of an inch, can I?
Oh, don't push so hard, Lori. Old habits are hard to break. I've always been a compulsive shopper, right? Can you believe I came all the way to London and bought something at the Gap? 5,000 Gap stores in America, and I come here and pay twice as much. Oh. When your dad and I first came here, you could get things for nothing. This sweet, why, I'm paying 10 times the amount for this sweet that I did then.
Well, then why are we staying here?
Oh, because I wanted to. It's important to me.
I know, but sooner or later, you're going to have to let go of the past, aren't you?
I'm working on it.
But, I'm going to go read.
when I drink too early. Oh, Shakespeare, how my favorite. The plays, the sonnets, the soliloquies. I don't really understand them, but oh, that language. Oh, I think your dad and I saw every Shakespeare play they ever did in London. Well, 8 or 9 anyway. Oh, and we saw Oliver, of course. Well, there was no one like him. Never will be again. You never saw him, did you, honey? I mean, on the stage.
No, I didn't.
That's a shame. You really missed something. Wait a minute. You were with us. I was pregnant. I was in my 5th month, and I saw him in, Iago's friend.
Othello?
Othello, yes. And I said to your dad, I sure hope the baby's listening because she'll remember this her whole life. Well, your dad, he just laughed and laughed. That's the night I found out I was funny. Oh, it wasn't only Oliver. We saw all the great actors. We saw, it sounds like that beer.
Alec Guinness?
Alec Guinness, and we saw, Skinny, Winnie, Minnie.
Albert Finney.
Albert Finney, yes. And we saw, her husband.
Richard Burton.
Richard Burton. I am so terrible with names. But my favorite, the one I really adored, was the good one.
The good one?
Yes, honey, you know, the good one, famous actor.
They're all good, Mother.
Oh, no, it was his name, Good something.
John Gilpin.
John Gielgud. That's right. I knew it was good something. Oh, I hate the thought of packing up tonight.
Well, let's do it later. This is going to be our last night in London. Let's get a good one. Would you like to go out tonight? Someplace really special?
I wouldn't mind.
Just promise me one thing. Don't say no right.
All right, what is it?
There's this rock concert at Wembley Stadium.
How long do I have to wait before I say no?
I can call the concierge. I'll bet he can dig us up a couple of tickets. It'll be my treat. Come on, think about it.
I thought about it while I was waiting to say no. I would be completely out of place. Nobody my age goes to rock concerts.
You're wrong. Most rock stars are your age.
Well, they have rights at those things, and I would be crushed to death. I do not want to die at Wembley Stadium. Think of something else.
Second choice. What about theater? They do have that new David Mamet play at the National.
The National? You think we could get tickets?
I don't think. I know. We've got them. No charge. They're ours. We got an invitation.
From who?
Dennis.
Dennis? Who's Dennis?
Dennis Cummings? No, the Scotsman you met when we were on the plane. You talked to him for hours.
His name is Dennis? Oh, God, I call him Kenneth all night. He's like a lisp or something. How do you know he got an invitation?
Oh, he's staying here at the hotel. He sent a note. Dear Mrs. Suttle, I hope this isn't too sudden a notice for you, but I just came upon 2 tickets for the David Mamet play at the National. He's American, you know. Perhaps I'm being too forward, but if it interests you at all, please call me in room 516. I'll be there until 7. Hopefully yours, Dennis Cummings.
How long have you had this note?
About an hour. I found it when I came in.
So this whole time you've just been setting me up for a date?
It's not a date. It's a play.
Well, he has 2 tickets. I didn't hear your name mentioned. Or were you going to sit on my lap?
Hey, I was going to tell you. I just had to, get you in the right mood first.
Well, you could have played the bagpipes when I walked in the door. And what about that rock concert? What if I said yes to that?
You would never go to a rock concert. I was safe there.
No, I wouldn't go to that, but I would go to a play with a man named Dennis who I call Kenneth.
You probably never noticed, or even cared. He practically talked to you all night.
Well, he couldn't sleep and I couldn't sleep, and well, we talked. And we talked about his home in Scotland, that the estate that's been in his family for 200 years, and well, you know me, I love old and you've got me dropping in on Scotland.
But how could you resist the chance of staying in a 200-year-old Scottish estate? As a guest. You could always find where we're going to stay.
Do you know where it is?
Where?
16 kilometers from Loch Ness, where the monster is. I won't even fly over that place. I want to be back on 84th Street and 3rd Avenue. Thank you very much.
Okay. Forget Scotland. Go to the National. I mean, it's only an hour and 20 minutes of your life. David Mamet writes a very short plays.
Why are you doing this to me?
You know why.
Because you think that I lean on you and Annie and the baby too much. You think that I'm cheating myself by not going out there and looking for something else to fulfill me.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And you think that Mr. Cummings will fulfill me?
Not necessarily, but it's a start.
He's a nice man, a gentleman. But do you really think I'm going to spend my life 3,000 miles away from a good Chinese restaurant?
You didn't think he was attractive?
Oh, well, very. Very polite, too. He was also very shy.
Shy? I saw that little Sean Connery when you pulled on you. Would you like a little pillow for your head, Mrs. Shuffle?
You are not going to let up on this, are you?
No. Why should I? I have until 7.
No, I can't do it, no.
All right, fine. Fine, I'll tell them.
Wait a minute. Let me think about it.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Sorry. All right, you're going. I can tell by the way your shoulder is looking at me. You are going, aren't you?
Oh, yes. But not for your sake. I'm not even going for my sake. I'm going because, well, he seems like a very nice man, and he was nice enough to ask me.
Yes. So what are you going to wear?
Well, what do you think? A kilt? Oh, no. I'm going casual. I don't want them getting the wrong idea about why I'm going.
Wear your good perfume.
Why? I only have to smell good for 90 minutes.
Mother, are you nervous?
No, I'm not. You are. Don't worry. I'll get his name right. It's Dennis. Dennis. It rhymes with tennis. I'll be back about 9:30. Dennis, a menace, plays tennis in Venice.
Hello, can I have Mr. Kenneth Cummings in room 516, please? Dennis. Thank you. Please, God, don't let him ask who her favorite English actors are.
The sound of cool, tangy mint exploding in your mouth. That awakens and refreshes like an alpine morning. For that extra, try cola mints. The mints with that popular...
And now for the late night sports wrap-up with Eric Broxton.
And here are yesterday's racing results. On a good track at Doncaster, Achilles' heel left sturdier legs behind.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, you're up. I was going to get you a blanket.
Oh, what time is it?
20 to 2.
20 to 2. What happened at 9:30?
You sound just like my mother. Can I get my pajamas on first? I'm tired and we have to get up at 6:30.
No, we don't.
Oh, I'll tell you tomorrow. I'm exhausted and I'm cold and we have to get up at 20 to 7.
Mother, come back here and sit down.
Now you sound just like my father.
I've been worried to death all night.
You don't think I was too?
Please just sit there and talk to me. Was it terrible?
No.
Was it wonderful?
No.
Well, what was it?
Like a curse. You can't wait for it to begin and you can't wait for it to be over.
I have to hear everything. Where did you go after the show?
Oh, to dinner. It was a Thai restaurant.
You mean a Thai restaurant? You hate Thai food.
Well, I ordered a lamb chop and asked him to scrape the Thai stuff off.
Did that bother Mr. Cummins?
Why should it? He's not from Thailand.
Okay, so after the scraped off lamb chop, where did you go?
Well, we drove around for a while, stopped off at an all-night drugstore. He had to pick something up.
What?
I was looking at magazines.
Was he getting...
Oh, please! Oh, no, it was nose spray.
Oh, is that what he told you?
Well, I could see it in the theater. He had trouble breathing. He had started snorting.
What do you mean snorted?
Snorting. Not that loud. And it stopped after a while.
All right, from the beginning. Tell me everything from the minute the night started. No, wait. I need a drink to hear this. I'm having brandy. Would you like your 20 to 2 in the morning scotch?
No, I had a drink at the restaurant. It was sake or something like that.
Sake is Japanese. It's wine made of rice.
Then that's it. I've been chewing it all night long.
Start over. We're not in the restaurant yet. We're still in the lobby of the hotel. Start from Winneshiek.
Well, let's see. He picked me up in his car.
Whoa, very cool. No taxi, I like that. Chauffeur?
No, he drove himself.
Even cooler. What kind of car? The Jaguar.
It was a silver gray Ferrari sports car.
No way!
It was very low to the ground. We almost drove under a bus.
I saw it. I was looking out the window and I thought it looked like you, but then I thought, in your dreams, Lori.
Then we went from the hotel to the National. He said it was normally a 15 to 20 minute drive. It took us 6 minutes.
The man is hot.
It was a convertible. He had the top down. He asked me if the air was too much and I wanted to be a good sport, so I said, oh, no. But by the time we got to the theater, my hair looked like the bride of Frankenstein.
Perfect. That's how they're all wearing it nowadays. So you got to the National Theater.
Well, obviously we were rather early, so we stopped off at a pub he knew.
And you got out of the car.
Well, first he put the top up and he leaned down to help me out and I hit my head on the metal bar. Well, I think he was apologizing, but I couldn't hear because of the ringing in my ears.
Did it hurt?
No, my hair was so stiff that it shook my We went into the pub, we ordered drinks, he had a martini and I had
Okay, with mine, of course. So what did you talk about?
nice things. My family, his family.
I know all about your family. Tell me about his.
Well, he has a mother. He has a sister. Her name is Glennis. I thought he said Gwyneth. No, it's Glennis. Then I couldn't remember if he was Dennis. Everything he has comes in lots. Lots of land, lots of horses, lots of dogs, lots of guns.
Real estate. Hey, that's not bad. So does this house have a name like Tara or Manderley or Windsor Castle?
It's a Scottish name. It hurts your mouth to say it. It hurts. Tweety and Sweaty.
Weren't they in Bambi?
Oh, lots of deer.
Urquhart, Bird. What's he like as a person?
Considerate, gentle, a little uncomfortable. Started that snorting thing again. Kept excusing himself to the men's room, but you could hear him in there snorting. I felt badly for him.
You have allergies too.
Yes, but mine are the silent kind.
Okay, so is he divorced or widowed or what?
No, he's a bachelor, never been married. Looks to be about 60 years old, said he never had time to get married. Anyway, we left the bottle and went to the manor play.
And how was that?
Oh, well, first 15, I didn't hear the first 15 minutes of it because the woman behind me had a 2-pound bag of sour balls. Every time she cracked one, it sounded like a forest fire. She didn't suck on her sour balls, she chewed them. So it sounded like a chain gang breaking up rocks.
What was the play like?
What I could hear of it, I loved. I think I will have that brandy. Oh. Dennis had trouble with it. He had trouble with the afterwards. Not at first, but then they started coming like machine gun bullets. And after the F words came the C words, the P words, the S words, and finally the shove it up your A words. I thought they were important to the play. But anyway, Dennis had trouble with it.
Dennis, huh?
So he started to cough. And cough. Well, he politely turned so that the woman next to him got most of it. So he politely apologized to her. The man behind him asked him to please be quiet, which gave the woman behind me a chance to chew on her sour balls again. Dennis could not stop coughing. So every time he coughed, he put his hand over his mouth, which made his face begin to twitch.
What kind of twitch?
Like that tick, you know.
Did you say something to him?
Like what? Don't do that? Anyway, we got through the play, went out to the car, and he began to wheeze.
Wheeze?
Wheeze. Dennis's allergies are not from grass or trees or cats. They're from emotional things like fear, anger, embarrassment, confusion. He was embarrassed to tell me this, so he started to twitch again. Isn't there a name for that?
Emotionally disturbed.
Well, I asked him if he wanted me to drive because every time he twitched, the car would swerve. Every few blocks we would scrape against a parked car. We'd have to stop, get out a personal card, and put it on the windshield so that he could pay for damages. This was 4 times. Must have cost him $12,000 to get me home.
Mother, this was a disaster. It couldn't have been worse.
I know, but it got worse anyway. On the way back to the hotel, he turned out very dark on a quiet street. He slowed the car down. He stopped the car. There was no one around. I was starting to get a little worried. He opened up the glove compartment, and what do you think he got out?
What? Oh.
I want to hear this.
A small tank of oxygen. He was having trouble breathing, so I tried to help him strap around. Around his ear instead of his face, and well, he couldn't breathe through his ear. I let him do it himself. So we sat there for about 20 minutes, and he tried to carry on a conversation. sounds, I thought I was sitting in a spaceship with a Russian astronaut.
Why didn't you just go to a hospital?
Well, I finally suggested it, and he agreed. So we pulled up to the hospital, parked the car, scraping the fender of a doctor's car. Got out, put another car in the doctor's car to the doctor's windshield. They told me Dennis would be all right, but that he'd have to spend the night. Oh, apparently Dennis gets this fairly often. So I wrote him a note and saying I hoped he felt better in the morning and thanking him for a memorable and wonderful evening. Then I walked in a light drizzle till I found a cab and used all my English coins.
Do me a favor. Tell me that story again on the plane home.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh about it. But here's, on the taxi on the way home, I thought, here's an intelligent, attractive, worldly man who would probably like to get married, but has found a way to stop himself by snorting, twitching, and I don't know, like some sort of psychological block that keeps him safe at home in Scotland with his mother and his horses and his aunt. You know what I mean?
Perfectly.
Oh, thank you very much for the innuendo. Well, it's late. I'm going to bed. But thank you for trying.
Good night, Mom.
Good night.
Oh, do you want me to leave a wake-up call? Mom? Mom?
Can you take a little more, Laurie?
You mean there's more?
Yes. You were right earlier when you said that I leaned on you and Annie and the baby. It's been hard for me without your dad. But as you said, it has been 6 years.
Oh, Mom. I pushed you too hard tonight. I am so sorry.
No, it's okay. I went out tonight to test the waters. What if it really had been wonderful? What if I ended up married and living my life out in Scotland? How would you feel about that?
If you were happy, I would be too. I mean, I would miss you, but work that out. What is it, Mom?
There is a man in my life. There has been for about 1.5 years now. He lives about an hour from me, but I've managed to keep it quiet. You don't know him, but your dad did. We all used to play golf together. Your dad really liked it.
And you thought I wouldn't approve? Why exactly couldn't you tell me?
He's married.
That is a problem. Does his wife know?
She had a stroke about 3 years ago. She's bedridden. The doctors say she'll never really be there for him anymore, but that she could go on living for years.
Oh, God. Mom, I am so sorry.
For him, for her, they can't help it. But I have a choice. You think it's wrong of me to see him, I mean?
No, how could I?
He's a very nice man. A gentleman, really. It's more a friendship than an affair. Well, it's also more than just a friendship.
Is it enough for you, though? The way it is?
I don't know. I'm not sure I can handle a full-out relationship yet. I have to work up to it.
You will. Come on, it's been a long night.
You know,
What?
I have a feeling that you already knew all about this. Don't tell me if you did. Just don't say anything, just say, let's go to bed, Mom.
Mom, if I knew, why wouldn't I have told you?
To protect me, to honor my secret, because that's what a loving daughter would do.
Let's go to bed, Mom.
Well, how does it feel to be back in London, Diana?
Oh, it's not my London anymore. It's changed. steel high-rises. McDonald's on every corner. Pretty soon they'll tear down Big Ben and put up a giant watch.
Well, 8 years is a long time to be away.
I don't remember the language anymore. Grace, do I still sound British to you?
Oh, of course you do.
No, I've lost it. I sound like an American tourist. Theater brokers will try and sell me tickets to Cats. I read an article somewhere that said more people have seen cats than there are getting cats in America. Same thing applies to France. Gracie, get to my vodka.
In a minute.
No, you're stalling. Trying to dissuade me from my vodka. I respect that you're a member of AA, Grace, but please do not try to convert me. No, I hate meetings where 300 people who would kill for a drink get up and say how happy they are. Now please get it. There's a good girl. Oh, that sounded British, didn't it?
I just wish that you wouldn't start drinking so early in the day.
I'm not. I'm still on Los Angeles time. What is that munching sound? Grace, you're not nibbling on nuts again, are you? Don't you dare come in my bedroom with the smell of nibbled nuts on your breath.
I'm hungry. I didn't get any lunch.
Well, please wipe the salt off your lips before Sidney arrives. Don't want you looking like Lawrence of Arabia. Oh, Grace! Grace, come in here quickly!
What? What is it?
Quickly, come here! Come on, look out the window!
Oh, my gracious. Don't tell me it's the Queen.
Is that Sidney coming down the street there?
Oh, I don't know. I've never met Sidney.
My God, he's gotten so old. Oh, his hair's all white. He's walking with a cane. And he just got on that bus. Thank God. It's not Sidney.
Lime or lemon?
Neither. Just add more vodka. Oh, there are things I do miss about London.
Really? Like what?
Oh, there's this little house in Knightsbridge. I used to pass it on my way to the theatre. Built in 1764, I believe. Lord Radley used to live there. Maybe it was Lord Cardiff. One of those generals who invented nice clothing. Oh, I can afford that house now. I could chuck my TV series and spend my last years here, aging gracefully, away from that goddamn Malibu sun. Oh, turns your skin into crumpled credit cards. Oh, I might just see if it's for sale.
Well, you know, I think that might be very nice.
Well, thank you. Let's just wait and see what happens. What time is it?
12:15.
Oh, he's in London now. Out there somewhere. Calmly getting dressed. Sunburned down to the crotch of his bikini briefs. Not the slightest bit nervous at all about seeing me. Well, I'm leaving teeth marks on my glass.
Well, somehow men are able to handle these things better than women.
Yes, but he is bisexual. He can at least be half as nervous as me. Grace, you were never married, were you?
No. But once I lived with somebody for 8 years.
8 years? Oh, that's longer than a marriage. Why did it fail?
Well, it didn't. It just ended.
Did you ever meet up again?
Once. We had lunch together.
Was it painfully difficult?
No, not really. There was nothing at stake. I wasn't in love anymore.
Meaning I'm still in love with Sidney?
I don't know. Are you?
Oh, God, no. No, we're divorced. So much time has passed. Oh, God, he's more gay now than bisexual anyway. Oh, God, yes, of course I still love him. Not in a practical sort of way, of course. It's more of a longing sort of way. Christ, I'd go gay myself if I thought it would help.
Well, maybe you have to see him again before you can really tell.
Grace,
You're so sensible. You must always be honest with me. I depend on your reassurance. And your medicine bag. Grace, could I please have one of your little stress pills?
What pills?
Oh, you know, you little druggy things, for Christ's sake. The kind that buy in dangerous neighborhoods that are slits in your car window.
Well, I threw those away a long time ago. The expiration date test.
Grace, I'm not a fool. Pills that come from Bolivia do not have expiration dates.
Oh, Diana, I made a solemn vow that I would never give you another one. You think that you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. The dinner party at the Davises. I thought being carried out to the car in the chair I was sitting on was because of the puddles in the driveway. Oh, God. I swear I knew it was going to rain just then. Oh, I could feel his presence into the lobby. After all these years, isn't that remarkable?
Yes, especially since he's exactly on time. Hello? No, it's Grace, her assistant. Yes, please do. Suite 402 and 404. Thank you.
How did he sound?
Brief. Yeah. Shall I come up?
Blasted. Oh, Grace, I am not going to get through this without one of your pills. Please. Half a pill? I'll give you half a raise.
Diana, you don't need them. Just be yourself. Let him see you at your best.
Oh, at my best. I think he's coming up here in a damn time machine.
Oh, Diana, you don't realize what a beautiful woman you still are.
Oh, what a sweet thing to say. All except the still are part. I do look as though I've broken the sound barrier going backwards. You'll just have to take me as is. Oh, Christ, I have lost an earring. Quickly, Grace, help me look on the floor.
Oh, dear. What did it look like?
It looks like this one you knit. Oh! Oh!
What's the matter?
What?
Did you hear something?
Yes, the doorbell!
Oh! I'm supposed to get it?
With one earring, he'll think I'm a rap singer. Never mind, I'll get another pair. Don't keep him waiting, he'll go away. Entertain him while I pull myself together.
Oh, dear. Well, what am I doing?
Sing, let me entertain you. Grace, I swear I'm overpaying you. Just answer the goddamn door. I apologize for that later.
Hello, I'm Grace.
Of course you are.
May I have your coat?
Yes, but not to keep. I'm short on winter clothes.
Well, now, Diana will be right with you. Could I get you something to drink?
No, but you can lead me to it. Ah, there it is.
Have a wonderful tan. Have you been on vacation?
Yes, I have. Going on 12 years now.
That's right. You live on that wonderful little island in Greece. Tell me, is it true that the sun shines there 360 days a year?
Absolutely. We import our rain from Spain. Is there a Coke here? Ah, found it.
Can I do that for you?
Oh, no. So seldom I do anything physical these days.
Well, I have some errands I ought to do.
Works you hard, does she?
Oh, no, not at all. I love my job.
I'm certain of it. It was a pleasure meeting you, Grace.
Thank you. Well, Diana will be right out. She's just finishing up a call.
Nonsense. She's preparing her entrance.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. I can hear you breathing against the door now.
I'm talking to my production manager in Hollywood. God, Sidney, I suddenly don't know what to say. Help me.
Hello, Diana.
Yes, that's good. I knew you'd think of something. Hello, Sidney.
You look absolutely wonderful.
Oh, not yet. Hug. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know how you hate sentimentality. I won't do that again.
Oh, no. We love it on Greece. We sit around and cry buckets and then turn it into soup. Can I say it now? You look wonderful.
You think so?
Got an unflattering light on your face.
I know. They're all tucked behind my ears now. Behind at 96.
Well, put a bumper sticker on your back. If I look old, you're walking too close.
But my features have changed, haven't they, Sid? They enlarge with age, you know.
No. You're at least 10 years away from enlargement.
No, Sid, I can tell. My nose has broadened. I'm breathing in twice as much air as I used to.
Well, just cut down on your perfume then. I like your earrings. Aren't those the pearls I bought you in Marrakesh?
Yes, I wore them special just for today.
I have a confession to make to you, Diana. They're paste.
I know, they drip in hot weather. Oh, God, it's so good to see you again, Sidney. Can we spend some time together? When are you coming back?
Tonight, the 6:20 plane.
You're not!
I have to. I bought one of those bargain fares. I'm flying cargo class.
I'm so disappointed, Sidney. I've flown halfway around the world just to see you.
I thought it was a 12-country press tour to plug your TV series.
Well, yes, that too. Do we have time for lunch?
I know just the place.
Not Greek, I hope. You must be fed up with feta cheese.
And olive oil. After a while, my shirt starts sliding off. Where would you like?
Here. On the road. We'll have more time for ourselves. We'll run up an enormous bill and charge it to see you.
It's going well, isn't it? Your show.
Thank God, Sidney, you finally asked. I've seen it.
Oh, yes.
Amazing. But you can encapsulate all the richness of your opinion in those 2 tiny words. Why do you hate it?
I don't hate it.
How many have you seen?
1.
We've been on the air for 8 years.
I'm sorry. Tell me all about the ones I missed.
Not much television on that little island of yours, Sid. What's the name of it again?
Mykonos.
Funny, I keep thinking it's Mickey Mouse.
Yes, we have TV. Mostly soccer matches and a Saturday morning cartoon based on Medea. That's one of the few plays you never got around to doing, isn't it?
Ah, you're upset because I gave up theatre. You have been in Greece too long, Sidney. Our theatre doesn't exist anymore. We just revive revivals.
All right, I admit it. I don't like television. Least of all those sitcom shows. I don't like the way they make you shout as though sound hadn't been invented yet. And I've yet to see a 5-year-old child who talks like a 5-year-old child. They're all tiny little Clifton Webbs. Jokes and gags instead of behavior. I don't mean to be rude. I'm genuinely glad for your success, Diana. I just hope all the time you're putting into it makes you happy.
Meaning, why did I take it?
Well, aside from the money...
For the money? Besides, had nothing to do with it. The film parts stopped coming. They genuinely do for women past 40. Do you have any idea how much they pay me now, Sidney? For a 1-hour weekly show, in which I star for my own production company, 40% of the gross profits, aside from my salary, which doubles every 3 years. World syndication rights, 8 years, going on 9. Guess how much they pay me, Sidney?
More money than I could possibly imagine in my wildest dreams.
No, more than that. You have any idea how many people watch the
I don't have to name them, do I?
Why am I still trying to impress you? Oh, I hate myself for needing your approval.
You had it before, you have it now, and you will have it forever.
But I don't feel it, Sid. Even at your funeral, I'll be wanting your approval. I wonder if you like the black mourning dress I'm wearing, even as they're cremating your ashes.
You don't exactly cremate ashes. Ashes are the residue of a well-executed cremation.
I'm the big star, Sidney. Don't correct my syntax. God, you're the most irritating man I've ever met. Can't I meet someone like you again?
Would you want to?
Yes. Could be the way it was in the beginning. Oh, I thought we were so good together, Sidney, so right. And I thought the sex was wonderful.
Oh, it was.
Then why did you suddenly make a sharp left turn?
I didn't really. I just took a fork in the road. It wasn't a conscious choice. You find yourself as a boy driving a little blue Volkswagen, and then suddenly you've grown into a flaming red Porsche.
What does that make me? A broken down old Ford station wagon?
Oh, whatever it is, it's vintage and classic. And I always thought we looked compatible together. Besides, being gay doesn't preclude one from loving others who aren't.
No, but it precluded me from having a monogamous marriage.
Oh, when did being heterosexual guarantee monogamy?
Damn it. Why are gays so incessantly honest?
Perhaps because we've had to lie for so long. But don't give us more virtue than we deserve. Actually, the thing we're most honest about is being gay.
Things have changed for you since we were together, haven't they, Sid? All the sex barriers are coming down. It's an accepted style of life. Christ, you even have your own parades.
Well, they're not all that popular. They don't exactly close down all the schools and the banks just yet.
Well, at least we came out and still friends. It is so good to see you again, Sidney. You're looking very well. I mean that sincerely.
I feel well.
No. You don't look as though you feel well. You look as though you look well.
Really? Well, that Grecian sun does wonders for covering our minor flaws.
I suppose it would. And whose Grecian son are you seeing these days? Oh, Sidney. I've said something bitchy. That must mean we're feeling comfortable with each other.
2 vodkas before lunch. That's new, isn't it?
They said on the plane drink plenty of fluids to avoid jet lag. Why didn't you write, Sid?
Sorry. I did write once, but your press people must have intervened. I received a nice autographed photo.
Oh, how can we stay cooped up on that island? Does anyone know how truly funny you are?
I have my moments. Last week, in a little coffee shop in the hills of Mykonos, someone asked me who my favorite Greek philosopher was, and I said Acidophilus.
There you go. Did they laugh?
Not boisterously. They were shepherds. But they did knock their poles together quite respectfully.
Oh, I don't mean to be pushy, Sid, but are you going to be staying on Mickey Mouse forever?
Well, that rather depends on the rest of this conversation.
Oh, I sense something important coming up.
Yes. I have a favor to ask you.
Thank God, Sidney. You finally need me for something. What is it?
Well, there's this friend on Mykonos.
Yes, there would be, wouldn't there? Is he a Toyota or an Infinity?
He's Swiss, actually.
Swiss? Keeps all your watches running on time, does he?
No. He's an artist. A sculptor, actually.
A Swiss sculptor. Does he work in chocolate by any chance?
How did you guess? There's a thriving little business making 7 dwarves with nuts.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sidney, I couldn't resist.
He's a modern abstractionist. Does these rather large pieces in stone. Doesn't sell much now, but in 50 years they'll be worth a fortune.
And you need a favor. All right, Sidney, I'll buy a dozen large ones. They'll help stabilize my house during earthquakes. Are you so strapped for cash? Why didn't you take money from me when I offered it?
I thought your settlement was generous enough. The television show came after me. That was your doing. I only gave you half a marriage, I admit. I didn't think I was entitled to half your profits.
Neither did I. Tell me about him.
We've been living together for about 6 years.
Are you happy?
Mostly.
It's all? Just mostly?
A gay marriage is no more ideal than any other. Even Buffalo swallow.
So you're saying you're married?
We didn't go as far as trading vows, but we had a nice shower.
You had a shower?
No, for Christ's sake. If you're going to tweak me, I'm going to tweak you.
But you do care for each other.
Enormously.
I'm glad. Really, I am. Your happiness is important to me. I hope enormously continues.
Yes, well, we've hit a snag.
Oh dear, trouble in paradise.
I'm afraid so.
Not the kind of trouble we had, I hope. I mean, he's not cheating on you with some woman, is he? That would be pointless, the three of us running around in endless circles chasing the wrong gender. Oh, that's funny, isn't it, Sid? All right, what is it?
He's ill.
Oh dear. How ill?
Very.
Sorry. It's not that goddamn plague, is it?
No. Just your common garden variety of lung cancer. He's been smoking since he was 9.
Young man, I suppose.
Relatively. He's 48, but you look surprised.
I am. Misjudged you. Oh, Sidney. You don't know how often I've worried about you. Half the people we started working with are gone. You're positive it's not AIDS?
The doctor in Athens assured us. Why? Would that make a difference?
In terms of your health, it may. What's his prognosis?
He has about 6 months.
How's he taking it?
Despite his Greek philosophical belief in gods, he's angry and he's frightened. He wants very much to live, but one walnut-shaped tumor stands in his way.
Well, I'd like very much to help if I can, Sid. I know a genius doctor in Los Angeles. If it's treatable at all, he's the man to see. I can call today.
Thank you. Unfortunately, he's beyond geniuses. The walnut has spread like diseased oak through his body. I need to make him comfortable. I need to do something for him to repay what he's done for me these past 6 years. I need money, and I need it now. I'm willing to cut a deal with you, Diana, if that's how they say it today.
What kind of a deal?
Whatever shared property we still own, I will sign over to you. The alimony checks, which I greedily but readily accept, will stop as soon as he's gone. As a Swiss who hasn't been there in 30 years, he doesn't qualify for medical benefits. Subsidize the last months of his life in a way I think he deserves. And I will never ask another thing of you, money or otherwise, for the rest of my life.
I see. I get to give him a Viking's funeral, and in return, we cut off every known contact we've ever had with each other. Jesus, Sidney. Don't you know those checks I send you every month were the last vestige of holding us together? Slim, I admit, but once a month, 12 times a year, I still had the satisfaction of writing my name on the same piece of paper as yours. I'll take care of your friend, Sidney. I'll send him flying first class to heaven if that's what he'd like. But I'll cut no deals with you. You gave me half a marriage and a pen pal relationship afterwards. Don't offer me goodbye in exchange.
You're right, of course. I'm not very good at asking for things.
Well, I'm angry, Sidney. And astonished at your insensitivity. The day you left our little flat, you pecked me on the cheek, smiled affectionately at the door. You never were overly demonstrative, but after 16 years together, I expected at least a hint of lover, your spouse, for the past 6 years, I was touched. I was genuinely moved at how much you cared. Especially now that he's leaving you. Being left is the only thing you and I have in common anymore, Sidney. And if I had received 1/8 of the affection that you show for him now, instead of the half marriage I had then, I feel as important to you as your dying Swiss friend in the universe. Some people get to all the breaks.
Yes. Well, fairness isn't distributed very well, is it? If it's any consolation, he doesn't think I'm being demonstrative enough either. And if he knew I were begging on his behalf, he would gladly die before I got home.
Really? What's his name?
Maria.
Maria. As in, I just met a girl named Maria.
No. As in Eric Maria Remarque. Teutonic bloodline. I call him Max. Except when we argue. Then I call him Maria.
Maybe that was our problem, Sidney. We never had funny little names for each other. How did you meet?
I was going to Mykonos on a 3-day holiday. We met on the boat.
You stayed for 6 years. Did you pack that much clothing?
The Greek islands are pretty much informal. Mostly sandals and tragedy t-shirts. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a bit chilled. Do you think I can have a brandy?
This is not Greece, Sidney. It's London in December. If you're going to wear a white linen jacket, at least wear 4 of them. Do you have a photograph of Maria? Do you mind if I call him Max?
Yes, I think I have one here somewhere.
May I see it?
Yes, if you like.
Well, I have underrated you, Sidney. I expected a bronzed Apollo. Instead, you've gone for a short, balding gentleman character in his face. Beautiful smile, though. Warm and intelligent. You're looking a bit grim here, aren't you?
Yes, I had just gotten over the flu.
How long ago was that taken?
About 3 months.
Oh, he's holding up very well, isn't he?
Yes. Well, you know the Swiss. Always sunbathing under avalanches. I like your secretary very much. Take good care of you, does she?
Oh, Grace is indispensable to me.
Been with you long?
About 4 years.
And devoted, I can tell.
Of course she is. I pay her enough.
You could pay her less and she'd still be as devoted.
She's American, darling. They expect raises on every holiday.
Right. She would stay with you if you offered her a bed and watercress sandwiches.
What are you saying?
I think you know what I'm saying. I have uncanny instincts about these things.
Grace! Don't be ridiculous. She's always trying to fix me up with attractive men.
She just wants you to be happy, love.
And wants me as well. Is that what you're saying?
More or less.
Christ. Have I done it again? What is it, Sidney? Do I attract it?
I think it's wonderful. Perhaps she's the other half of what I couldn't give you.
Not interested in 2 halves of something I don't need. Why is it people come in parts these days?
Easier to ship, I suppose. I'm sorry, Diana. Would you mind awfully if we skipped lunch? I think I've caught a chill.
You looked a bit peaky when you came in. I noticed it right off. Oh, you might have a slight temperature as well.
I just feel queasy. I had fish and chips for dinner last night, for old time's sake. The stomach really doesn't care much for nostalgia.
Well, let me get you something. No, I called Grace. She is a walking chemist shop.
No, I'm fine. If you want to know the truth, it's been a strain worrying about Max.
Well, let me get you some tea. If I can't be your mistress or your wife, at least let me be your mother. Come on, light it up.
If you just let me rest for a moment, it'll pass.
Oh, God, Sidney. Yeah, you're right. What?
Don't look at me like that. You're overreacting. It's the result of being on TV for 8 years.
Why didn't you bring Max with you?
I came here to borrow money, not spend it on British Airways.
Why didn't you have him see a specialist here?
Because he saw a specialist there.
No one loved Greece more than Onassis, and when he was ill, he came to London for help.
Of course he did. He owned the ships and the airlines, probably the hospitals. I'm telling you, Diana, Max's case is hopeless.
Sidney, call your waterfront cafe and have him come on the next plane. I don't care if he's on a stretcher. I'll pay for everything. You know I will.
He wants to die in Greece.
Where do you want to die, Sidney?
I don't care. I'd rather read a book and have someone tell me when it's over.
You said you'd be in London a few days before I arrived. What did you do here?
What did I do? I bought some new books. I looked up some old chums. Bought some medicine for Max I couldn't get on Mykonos.
You were at the doctor's, weren't you? Weren't you? Sidney, it's you, isn't it? Not Max, it's you.
No, I swear. Of course I talked to some doctors. Whatever I could learn to help Max, that's all.
Don't lie to me, Sidney. I don't want to believe it. But tell me the truth. Don't leave me out of this. It's you, isn't it?
What difference does it make? Either way, I lose Max, don't I?
Oh, God. Oh, God. No, Sidney. No!
I'm sorry. If you weren't so stubborn, I'd have gotten the money and been out of here in the clear.
Why didn't you tell me? When it first appeared, why didn't you call me? I could have helped you. I could have done something.
I'm not sure. I kept it from Max as long as I could. Even kept it from myself, to tell the truth. As you say, I'm not very demonstrative.
Why all these lies about Max? If you didn't want help, why didn't you drag yourself all the way to London?
He's penniless. Oh. Whatever you sent me is what we live on. The reason I came is because I care so much for Max. And for his kindness and devotion, I was hoping to leave him with a modest pension.
This is unreal. I don't accept it. Maybe you're not going to fight this, Sidney, but I am. You're coming to Los Angeles with me.
No, I can't do that.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. I'm calling right now and giving us a plane. We can be there by this evening.
I have affairs to settle in Mykonos.
You have affairs to settle with me. We are cutting a deal, Sidney. No Los Angeles, no pension for Max.
Are you telling me I'm your prisoner?
We've been prisoners since the day we met, Sidney. Hello, Miss Grace Chapman, please.
Oh,
Oh, I'm telling you, Sidney, under no circumstances will you die on me.
Ever?
Ever.
Sounds tedious, doesn't it?
Yes, Grace, it's me. I need you to book 3 seats on the first direct connection to Los Angeles today. Yes. No, the press tour is off. My ratings in Bucharest are not a priority just now. Yes, and call Dr. Leonard Gans at Cedar Sinai. I'll need to speak with him right away. No, oh no, Grace, I'm fine. Don't worry. Please stop worrying, Grace. Thank you, just get there. Bye.
I told you about her, didn't I?
I don't think I'm going to get through this, Sidney.
You'll have to, Angel. I'm otherwise occupied.
We must do things. We must do normal, everyday things, Sidney. We must create diversions. I know, we'll do giant jigsaw puzzles. The kind that take years to complete. You're so disciplined, Sidney. Never die until it's finished.
You know what I've always fancied? To draw, to paint, to to sculpt. I'd like to leave behind something permanent besides someone saying, he dressed well, didn't he?
Have to do normal things, Sidney. All the normal, everyday things that we promised we'd do together someday and we just never made the time for. Tell me what you need, Sidney. Anything at all, I'll get it, I promise.
Max. I need Max. There'll be no bother, and he could teach us to sculpt. He'd give lessons, you know. And we would pay him, of course. He will earn his pension. That's not part of the deal. It's a request.
Of course. You'll all be together. You, me, Max, and Grace. Oh, God, can't you see that story in People magazine? Television star takes in dying gay ex-husband, his male lover Maria, and her secretary who turns out to be a cowboy.
We'll go on those daytime talk shows, and people will call in from places like Omaha and Memphis and ask questions like, well, I know you people are all disgusting, but your life just seems so interesting.
That's too easy. We're not disgusting. We're actually quite normal by today's standards.
What will it be like in 100 years?
Ask me then and I'll tell you. I swear, Sidney, you're starting to look better already.
I feel better. Aren't we lucky something like this came along?
Ladies and gentlemen, we should be landing in Heathrow, London in about 40 minutes. If you wish to adjust your watch, the time in London is now 9:42 a.m. Weather in London will be clear, sunny and cool. Thank you. You hear that? Clear, sunny and cool. Perfect day for London.
Have you got the Wimbledon tickets?
I've got them.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Don't you want to look?
I don't have to look. I've got the Wimbledon tickets.
They're gone, I'm telling you. There's no place left to look.
There is always another place to look.
Like where?
Like where? Like at home. Maybe you left the tickets at home.
In Los Angeles. All right, you look there. I'll look in London.
Hey, don't take this out on me, Mark. Every time something like this happens, you take it out on me.
Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to get those tickets? 2 seats, 6 rows behind the Duke and Duchess of Kent. And one, he never stands up. We got an unblocked view.
You know, why did you have to drag all the luggage out? You got my clothes all mixed up with your clothes.
You know what? I think this might not be our luggage.
What are you talking about? These are our clothes, aren't they?
Everybody in Los Angeles dresses like this. That is the last time I use this goddamn airline.
You are out of control, Mark.
I'm supposed to be out of control. Who in their right mind would be in control at a time like this? What am I, a Buddhist?
You screamed at the airlines. You screamed at the bellboys. You screamed at the closets, at the luggage, at the pockets of the suitcoats, and now you're screaming at me! 5 times. 5 times you asked me about the tickets in your purse. They are not in my purse, and I won't be screamed at! Oh! I am going downstairs to get some tea until you pull yourself together! Oh. Now what did you do with my hand first?
It's right here. You're the one who never remembers where you parked the car, not me. All right. We came in. The bellman put the bags in the bedroom. And I said, better check to see if I have everything. So I checked my pants pockets. Got my wallet, got my money, and got my keys. I checked my jacket pockets. I have the passports, I have the plane tickets, and the Wimbledon tickets. No, I don't have the Wimbledon tickets. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, Christ. Oh, this is a bad one. This is a 3-weeker. This is traction. This is surgery. This is walking with a walker. Ah! You had to go for tea, huh? You have any idea how long tea is going to take? I'll be a goddamn statue by then. Annie! I need you! Where are you, Annie? Jesus! That's 12 miles away! Don't hang up! Oh, please don't hang up! Don't hang up! Please don't hang up! I'm coming! Oh, wait for me! I'm coming! You couldn't wait. It would have killed you to wait one more ring, right? Operator, this is Mr. Ferris in I don't know where I'm in. 402. Right. Thank you. Look, I have a problem here. My back just went out, and I need a doctor. A back doctor. A spine doctor. A specialist lower spine back doctor. And my wife. I need my wife. She's downstairs somewhere having tea. She's wearing one red shoe and one crown. Would you tell her husband is on his knees and he can't get up? She'll know. She's been through it before. Thank you. Please hurry. Why are the phones in hotels always so high? You son of a... Hello? No, Mrs. Ferris isn't here. Who's calling, please? Mr. Ferris is calling? No, that's me. I said she was downstairs having tea. Downstairs! I'm sorry. I can't hold on anymore. I'm slipping into hell. Goodbye. Annie, is that you? I'm on the floor. Use your key. She doesn't have a key. She's got a blow dryer and a portable iron. She doesn't have a key. The doorbell will not help! Only a key will help!
Hello? It's Mrs. Ferris, the associate manager. Mr. Ferris, may I come in?
Down here, on the floor.
Oh, how terrible for you. You look rather uncomfortable. You're back, eh? I hear swimming is very good for it.
Yes, but I forgot to ask for a suite with a pool.
Well, we get that quite a bit around here, with the long flights and all. Our Dr. McMurlin is an absolute magician with backs.
McMurlin the magician?
Yes. We had a Japanese consulate here just last month who came in with his back so twisted up that he insisted we put his trunk on his back and set all 3 of his assistants on the trunk.
Did it help his back?
Oh, yes! But he broke his ribs. Well, I see. Well, I realize that this is a rather awkward time to be discussing our little problem. But it's all been stripped away, and I think you'll be very satisfied with the results. It was entirely our mistake, and for that I hold myself personally responsible, Mr. Ferris.
What mistake?
The rules.
Hands up!
Didn't they call you? You didn't receive a phone call.
Well, I got one call that I missed by a quarter of an inch. And a second call from myself looking for my wife.
Well, let me explain. Our Mr. Hobwick, who is new to us, inadvertently gave you this suite. Why, we've been literally swamped with reservations. What with Wimbledon and the cricket test matches and all. Well, I'm surprised there hasn't been more mistakes than there actually has. Your suite is actually 602 and 604. But obviously in your condition that'd be quite a trek for you. So, I did some masterful juggling and I managed to book you into suite 422 and 424, which is right down the hall, and actually a much larger suite than this one. Will that suit you, Mr. Ferris?
Down the hall? Mrs. Sitgood, as you may have noticed, I'm talking to you from the floor. The floor is the only thing that stopped me from landing in the lobby.
Oh, well, Mr. Ferris, we don't intend to cause you any more discomfort. We will have our bellman come in and pack your things up and move them down the hall.
You mean my things will be in 422 while I'm here in 402?
Oh, no, we'll bring a wheelchair up for you, Mr. Ferris.
Mrs. Sitgood, as you can see, the only thing moving now are my lips. I don't think I could be lifted into a wheelchair. The only way I could get into a wheelchair would be for you to wheel the chair into the room below, raise the chair up to the ceiling, and then quickly remove the ceiling while I'm lowered into the chair. Ow. Ow.
That would be a problem. But the thing is that this room has been reserved since last March for a Mr. Kevin Costner, the film star, you know.
Yes, I know.
Wolf dancer, awfully good.
Yes, very good.
Well, you see, I've talked to him and explained everything to him, and he's been most patient, I must say.
Can't you give him another suite?
Oh, but Mr. Ferris, this suite is his favorite.
Well, build it and he will come. Mrs. Sitgood, if you could velvet covered ball bearings underneath me, I would gladly be rolled into suite 422. But until I see the doctor, I am part of this room.
Oh, well, we will wait to see what the doctor has to say. I'll explain everything to Mr. Costa.
Can't you just give him 422?
Well, you see, there are no other suites. They've all been booked.
Just switch the numbers on the door.
Oh, he's very bright. I think he would notice. Oh, shall I get that? I'll see what it is.
Oh, God. What did I tell you? What did I say to you? Oh, you see what happens when you get this upset? How many times do I have to go through this?
Mrs. Sitgood, this is my wife. She's a psychotherapist.
How do you do? I'm Mrs. Sitwood, the associate manager. The doctor will be here any moment.
Doctor?
McMurlin, the magician.
Is there anything I can get for you?
Wimbledon tickets would be nice. We lost ours.
Oh, well then.
Ow!
Should I give you that?
Yes, please. I'll get the medicine.
I must tell you, I'll send our boy up. He's very good at fighting.
See?
Contact lenses just last year. Hello. Ooh, send him right up. Oh, thank you.
sweet.
You're gonna be staying with Kevin Costner?
His back goes out.
Well, you better take a pill. Okay, let's see. What do I have? I have a Darmacet, Percocet, and a Percodan. What do you want?
I'll have a Darmacet and a Percocet and a Percodan.
You sleep here in February. Here, take a Percocet. Hey, don't swallow. Let me go get the water.
You couldn't get the water first. Hurry up, the pill's dissolving. My tongue's getting paralyzed.
Alright, I'll have to lift your head.
Don't lift my head! You never lift a person's head with a back injury. Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry. I'll just trickle it down your throat. Here, okay? Did it go down?
The water went down, but the pill is stuck on my windpipe. No! I'll drown!
Let it dissolve. Dr. Magician?
Oh, sorry, sir. Didn't mean to wake you.
Just go in there and look for the tickets, please.
Hello, Dr. McClarty.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Ferris. This is my husband, Dr.
Uh-huh. So you're the one with the back trouble, eh?
Yes, it just went out.
Can't move, eh? Just went out, did it?
Yes, it happens when he gets upset.
I see. Did he talk?
Yes, he can. Mark talk for the doctor.
I was waiting for you two to get through.
That's sorry, eh? Know what you're going through. Had my scent many times. Many, many times. It's so bad you want to put a bullet through your head. I'm going to need a chair, Mrs. Ferris. Straight back, very firm seat.
I don't think I can sit up.
It's for me. It would be a lot worse. Bloody hot outside. Nice and cool in here, though. Ah, thank you. Well, let's have a look, shall we? I'm going to lift your leg, Mr. Ferris. I want you to relax, and I'll need you to trust me. Will you trust me?
I'll tell you after you lift my leg.
Fair enough. Now tell me the moment you start to feel some pain. Here we go. Ah! That was a quick response, wasn't it? How would you describe the pain, Mr. Ferris?
You mean when you lifted my leg?
Yes.
Ah!
Very well put. Would you say you had a high tolerance for pain or low tolerance?
High tolerance for pain. Low tolerance for lifting my leg.
Very graphically described. I love American humor. Full of gusto and self-deprecation. Laugh in the face of agony and despair. Very Irish, that is. Do you have any Irish in you?
No, just the Percocet.
Well, we can't leave you down there now, can we? Do you think if your wife and I assisted you, we could get you across to the other room and into your bed?
Oh, couldn't you just give me a shot to put me out?
Yes, but you see, if you're unconscious and we try to lift you into the bed, without your vocal capacity to tell us we're exceeding your limits, we could do permanent, irreparable, lifetime damage. I don't mean to frighten you.
And yet somehow you've succeeded.
Mrs. Ferris, beg pardon, Mrs. Ferris.
Oh, you found the Wimbledon tickets.
No, but I found a pair of contact lenses.
Sorry, you appear to be a strapping fellow. My good man, bring a blanket here and give us a hand. Here's what we'll do, Mr. Ferris. Put you on the blanket, pull you gently into the bedroom, then cradle you up into the bed. Does that concern you in any way?
In every way. There's no part of anything you just said that doesn't concern me.
Just trying to help, Mark.
Oh, come on, let's give it a go, man. It'll be over before you can say Michael McCarthy. Now, spread the blanket out on the floor next to Mr. Ferris. Here we go.
Hey!
Oh! This'll work, I promise you, Mr. Ferris. All right, onto the blanket we go.
I can expect this to hurt, right?
You could bloody well depend on it.
You've done this before, haven't you?
I will have, after this time. Right, but...
Michael McCarthy! Michael McCarthy! Michael bloody McCarthy!
Now, Mrs. Ferris, we'll have to back a little bit. You stand behind and give us directions. When you say go right, we'll go right. When you say go left, we'll go left.
Oh, no, wait. When you say go right, that means go left in England, right?
Yes, but we're not going out to traffic. Grab the blanket back. Now, Don't forget to breathe. Are we ready? Go, 1, 2, 3, left off! Stop now, boss! Boss, come on, get your curtains hotel.
Yes, this is Mrs. Ferris. No, he found her. Thank you.
Oh my God! It's like putting a bunch full of laundry.
Up these legs.
No, not the legs!
Hold on, this one out of it.
What's the way, Mr. Ferris? Stop! I made it. Grand job, Mr. Ferris. And you never said Michael McCartney once.
No, I whispered your name a few times.
Okay, now, how do we get him up on the bed?
Right. There's the rub. What do you think, Mr. Ferris?
Forget it! I'll stay here at Camp 3. You and the Sherpas can go on.
I think the gentleman is right. I think we'll let him rest here and I'll look in tonight. Just try this for me, Mr. Ferris. Try turning your body to the left. Easy now.
Oi, 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 oi.
Ah! Good man. Now turn to the right.
Oi, 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 oi.
Well done. Now on your back.
Oi, oi.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
If I could get my dog to do that, I'd be a happy man. Now, I just want to feel your lower back once before I go. Now don't move. I'll just slide my hand under your back. Feels a bit looser to me.
Oh, I'm so glad.
The problem is, I can't get up. Don't touch me. It's out. My back is out.
Tastes like hell, doesn't it?
Don't pick me up. Just lie back on the floor. Michael McCartney.
So, you want a Darvacet? Percocet?
Mrs. Ferris, you could have to call the concierge and ask him to call for Dr. Stein. He's my colleague, Frank Stein.
Hello, concierge. Yes, could you please send him to Dr. Frankenstein? Thank you.
Could you give me some aspirin, Mrs. Ferris? And it's Frank Stein, not Frankenstein.
Oh, I'll get that.